And everybody wants to come to America. I mean, that's the place where you become somebody and things are better. And America has always been a melting pot. Everybody came from somewhere at one point in time, grandparents, great-grandparents. Here in America, I feel free to go anywhere what I want. And I always felt safe here in the States.
Hi. Hi.
My name is David, Ricardo Mendoza, and I'm a dentist. I was born in Tegucigalpa, Honduras. Honduras is a third world country. The level of education is very minimal. Either you are upper class or low class. Since I left, the crime has gotten much worse, to the point that they're kidnapping people, killing people, so yeah, there's a lot of poverty. My father was born in a small little town south of Honduras. He worked for the Honduran government. He was the president of the central bank. He was the secretary of the treasury. That's my father's signature right here. My mother, on the other hand, she was a teacher. She teaches elementary school. My father gave all three of us, my brother, my sister, and myself, the opportunity to come to the States and become a better person. My father's sister had been living in Miami since like about the 1950s. That's how my father actually was able to become a citizen, through her. When it was my turn, I should say, sure, I'm ready for it. Literally starting from scratch. I left a country when I was 16 years old. I didn't know nobody. My parents were home. Everybody that I knew for 16 years was left behind. And that was probably one of the toughest times in my life. I didn't know much English. I learned English as a second language for about, I think it was 8 months. I started school when I was 18. I wanted to go into some kind of a medical field. I wasn't sure what I wanted. I went to a Hillsborough Community College. Then after that I transferred to USF and got my BS in biology. My brother was given the same option as well. He decided to stay down there. He's still down there. Fortunately, my father passed away in 2015, and once the person that asked for you to get a green card dies, that paper just dies with him. I do believe it's gonna be almost impossible for him to come here to the States. To try to limit people from coming to the States, I think it is a mistake. My role model, I will say, is my father. He came from literally nothing and he made a name out of himself.
My husband is a very kind man. He always puts everybody before himself and he always looks at the good.
I'm proud of my dad because he's done a lot to get where he is in life. I like it because I always have like a story to tell.
I've always accepted my heritage. If I didn't have an interesting background, I wouldn't be the person who I am today.
He's like always helping me, improves me to like be a better person. How like there's a lot in life to like appreciate.
So to bring David's story to life, we decided to come here to St. Pete Beach and get local Floridians to tell their story about where they're from, to show that there are plenty of people out here just like Dave that came to America to make a better living for themselves.
Yo soy muy contento y muy feliz de ser yo. I'm very happy to be myself.